What I want you to do is to embrace the loneliness. Embrace being alone. And I know it's natural to want companionship. I know it's natural to want people around you, but there's certain chapters in your life you have to be lonely. You have to be alone. Now, I'm not saying you can't have friends, you can't hang out, all these other things, but I think it's super important to understand that there's certain chapters of your life that you're just going to have to be alone. Like for me, I'm dealing with the loneliness and it sucks. Like it would be nice to go on a date. It'd be nice to have a companion. But in order for me to really go into the depths of my soul and learn who I am as a man, as a person, and to create the projects that are meant to be like me being in my own little world, there's certain projects, there's certain chapters, certain things you're working on, whatever it may be. There are times in your life you need to be alone. Like you gotta be alone. And I think it's super important that you understand that and you don't face this feeling of being alone and then go and rush it and getting into something, because it's natural to feel a feeling and then to react and to get that feeling to stop. You know, when you feel like you've been hurt, you put on a Band-Aid. But sometimes we need the wound to just stay out there. Because within that wound, we're vulnerable, but we get to learn about ourselves. We get to learn how we feel when we face adversity. And so like right now, I'm going through one of the biggest projects of my life. I think it's the greatest project of my life. You'll find out about it eventually if you subscribe to my channel and stuff. But I believe it's literally the biggest project of my life. And I know I can't be dealing with anybody right now because it'll mess up my judgment. It'll mess up my organic flow of things. And I'll be completely open to all this stuff after I finish. But like right now, I'm dealing with the loneliness feeling. Like I just really want somebody around me. I really want to share, you know, my life with somebody. I want them to share their life with me. And I want to, you know, learn about somebody else. I want them to hear my stories. Like, you know, I don't even have nobody to say, hey, I just had a great day. Can I tell you about it? Like, I mean, I got my grandmother and my mom and my dad, but like, you know what I'm saying? But I'm having to remind myself, and I want to give this just in case somebody else needs it, that you know when you need to be alone. And I don't think it's talked about because, again, like, not a lot of people are creatives or are people that are transformational, you know, beings that are doing something that's going to really, you know what I mean? A lot of people are just, they're staying in a box. This video is for people that aren't staying in the box of just go to school, get a job. I'm not saying that means you're in a box, but I'm saying people that aren't challenging what their life can be in terms of doing something different or in terms of doing something they really believe is what they're meant to do. And in that pursuit of doing something you're meant to do, there's going to be a time where you have to be lonely, whether that's because other people don't believe in you, whether that's because you need the time to be alone so you can be alone in your thoughts and learn about it, or it's just because it's just not the time right now because there's something else that may be coming that you don't even know about. And so I need you to embrace the time of loneliness, because while loneliness does suck, there's positives in it. Like, there's a lot of positives in being lonely. You fully have responsibility of your life. Like the only person that's messing it up is you. It's not my girlfriend is being a whatever, and then this person is tripping. And no, it's you, bro. It's you, sis. And it allows you to have this foundation for whatever's next. So you think about loneliness, I'm telling you to embrace loneliness, but it's almost, you're embracing it so when you do get whatever you want, whether that's a girl, a guy, or a partnership, whatever, you have this sense of you knowing who you are and what makes you you. So there's certain non-negotiables you have, learning more about yourself. So it then makes it easier to pick the person. And it also allows you there's a LL Cool J quote that I always like, that he talks about. I don't really know the quote, but I know what he's saying. But he's like, basically like, there's a point in a man's life where you just got to be on your stuff first. Got to be on what you're meant to do first. And then because it's hard to take care of people when you're still figuring out who you are. Now, everybody has different life trajectories. Some people work better with a person. But like, there's certain points in some of our lives where we have to lock in and say, I got to take care of what I'm meant to do on this earth first. I got to take care of, like, you know, building my career out. I got to take care of building this idea, whatever it may be. We need this sense of loneliness so we don't have to be lonely in the future. You know, if you don't take care of this now, maybe you get a person now, but you can't keep them because you can't take care of them because you aren't secure in who you are. You aren't able to bring home, you know, money if that's something that's important in a relationship. Whatever it may be, you haven't taken care of you first. And taking care of you is a one-on-one battle of you and the person in the mirror. And so I need you to embrace this moment of loneliness, because it's actually what's going to allow you not to be lonely. It's actually what's going to allow you to impact other people. It's actually what's going to allow you to feel good about yourself regardless of what other people think. If you don't do this now, you're forever going to be in the prison of needing other people to like you, support you, to say you're doing a good job, to say they love you for you to love you. And that's a problem. It takes you in the loneliness finding the love for yourself and finding your own sense of, this is what I need to be doing every single day before you can, you see what I'm saying? And I'm there right now. And this is also me documenting. I'm very alone. I'm very lonely. I just do me every day, and I don't really have a person. And it sucks, and I can get depressed. I can sit on my couch for hours, just think about it. But then I got to get back to grinding and realizing the chapter I'm in my life. You see what I mean? You got to know the chapter you're in. I know my future wife will be thankful for this moment I'm in right now. But it takes me locking in. It takes me understanding the moment and not feeling sorry for myself. It takes me seeing the opportunity in it. There's more perspective here right now. There's more impact I can have for somebody else that's going to be in this situation years from now. There's all these purposes and things that are part of me embracing this loneliness that I have to remember, so I don't get so mad and I just rush into something and I miss out on the opportunity of a lifetime to really create the project I've dreamed of. You know what I mean? A lot of us say we want our dreams and our goals, but when we have the opportunity for it, we don't do it, because the opportunity is never just this lollipop, cupcake, easy thing. The opportunity is a sacrifice, buddy. It's a freaking sacrifice. And you have to be willing to go for it, or else you'll forever think, man, what if? So while I know it sucks that you're lonely right now, but wouldn't it suck to be lonely for a majority of your life because you couldn't be lonely for 1 year, 2 years? You know what I mean? In order for you to keep not being lonely in the future, you got to be lonely right now and build yourself up as a person, as a man, or as a woman. You see what I mean? Like, comment, subscribe. I've said enough. See you on the next one. Peace.